Welcome back to the Iron Jungle. You've seen it all over the place. It's some Tank Diana today. Oh, that's big. Come on. I think we can get it. I think we got enough. Nice. Alrighty. Hope you're having a great day. Nothing too exciting beginning of this. Starting off red side, clearing down. We've got Leona bot. So that's a nice place to head. She's got plenty of engage. We can dash with her. Plus there's the whole sisters thing. That's always fun. Everyone's been playing Tank Diana recently, and I feel like I wanted to get in on the fun. I haven't played Diana too much previously, and she's been a whole lot of fun. One of the things, which I'm sure you've heard already, when you're clearing, you want to try to space out your abilities. You get 5 seconds of increased auto attack speed after you cast each ability, and managing that really helps you clear a lot faster. And then every 3 auto attacks, you get the cleave, which does 300% damage to the minions. So you're able to clear really, really fast, which gives you lots of time for ganking as well. We're against a Fiddlesticks jungle. We didn't see where he started. A lot of them like to start on Raptors because they can clear super fast that way and head up, but we don't know that yet. Missed the Q there on Gromp. Still working on hitting those as well as I should. Want to do this before the blue so that it's responding at the same time as the wolves. Especially on a jungler like Diana that likes to clear so much. It's really good to keep everything sequenced nicely. Then we'll hit this. And we can head into the jungle and see if Fiddlesticks came down this way or not. See Leona going in a bit down there. They're pushed up pretty hard. We don't see him, and then, oh, there he is. So we're gonna go counter this here. Really good flash from Jinx. Gonna go on Kaisa because she's by herself. We get her barrier. Now we've got Conqueror all the way stacked up, so we want to keep hitting. It heals us. One thing that I didn't do very well in this fight is to use my E until right there to get a final kill. And that dash, I save it too much still right now. Trying to keep it up for being used with the reset. If you hit someone with Q, they're marked with Moonlight, and you can use the E dash with no cooldown. So it's nice to save it, but also you should just use it to reposition if you need to. Gonna go Faded Ashes and then head back out. 2-0-1 is not a bad way to start a game, ever.
An enemy has been slain.
Diana is a lot of fun because she's got the ability to engage if you need to with that E dash and the pull from her ultimate. You can do a lot of really fun things, but she's also plenty good at arriving second to stuff and dashing around kind of in the chaos of a fight that's already started. One thing with her ultimate is the more enemies that you get in the ultimate that get pulled in, the more damage it does. So you really want to find those multiple champion ults. It can be really game changing. I've definitely found myself flashing to get into a better position for an ult, and it's helped a lot. We're waiting here for grubs to spawn. And we see people fighting down bottom for the dragon. This objective trade ends up not going well for us. You can see that it's -9 LP And that's because mostly everybody on our team dies fighting over this dragon. So they get the dragon and 3 kills, and all I end up getting is the grubs. So we're 1 for 1 on the objective as far as that goes for feats of strength, but it wasn't worth it because they lost so much. But I am able to take a little bit of a farm here. Get out of their jungle, and we'll go ahead and back. Or not, actually, I forgot. Help her push that just a little bit. And we'll check it on this side. He did have raptors, or he had the Gromp up there, so this is also respawning. Not clearing very quickly. We'll go ahead and take that too. I get surprised. And we'll see if there's anything going on down here. It doesn't seem warded from the way they're playing, but we're also pushing in, so I stay here a little bit longer. Probably should have started recalling right away, because you can always cancel it. Pick up. I forgot. Don't need to get boots. I got magical footwear. Pick that up and grab another amp tome because we're going to go Riftmaker second. Leandry's Riftmaker and then Unending Despair is the plan. They just synergize so well. You're able to get the extra damage on the burn from Leandry's, and then Riftmaker gives you extra HP and extra ability power based on your HP. Looking for Fiddlesticks, but he's gone. Maybe he's in that brush down there. And then the Unending Despair heals you and does extra damage once you're, or while you're in fights, so it all just ramps up along with Conqueror, so the longer the fight goes, the more damage you're doing. Diana is really interesting because she can do this tank sustain long fight build, and she can also go for the more classic bursty assassin build. This more skirmish centric one is definitely the build that's doing much better right now. Looking over at the stats on Coachless, all of these items add 1 and sometimes 2% to your win probability with Diana, and other things like the Nashor's Tooth or the Lichbane are currently hurting your win rate as a general rule. See Fiddlesticks in the bot. They're still fighting down there, doing a good job. I'm gonna finish clearing this here. We'll go see if we can find Fiddlesticks. Just finishes that up. He's kind of just doing a run-in gank. I'm waiting to see if they'll come towards us. Could probably burst Yone now that I've got my ult. The grubs are up, and so I'm wanting to fight this, but I don't do it very well. I do jump in, and I get the ult, but it's just not a good fight to be taking. We almost get Fiddlesticks, but that death ends up being a 7 LP loss on average. I'm definitely still working out some of the kinks with Diana. When to go in, when to not. Working on the limit testing. I assumed that they would have gone straight onto the grubs here, and they didn't. I did have them pretty low. But I'm heading straight back here again, try to fight this and get these. Diana's able to take them pretty quickly. You have the AoE from your cleave, and your Q can also hit all of them if you position them right. So I'm heading that way. And we'll see what we can do here. Unfortunately, this is just really bad positioning. Honestly, everybody is not here. Nasus is gone. Katarina's not mid. I was being greedy with the way that I was farming it, so I didn't take that first one. I've got to back off. Vhagar's coming in. Jinx doesn't see what's going on exactly, so she starts pinging me. So this is the -4 LP is the red there, because it counts as an objective trade because we only got part of it. But now we're gonna head down. We see Yone heading down there. I was thinking I would just head back to farm, but this is looking a little extended. We see Fiddlesticks coming as well, so I start shadowing down this way. Maybe we can fight for this dragon. He's looking for an ult. I hit him there, jump on him, do a little damage. Fears me and silences. Yone comes in, Nami ult. And that was just a thing of beauty. So Nami ults. I flashed in and ulted. Katarina was ulting, Jinx ulted, and that ends up being a +17 LP play for us. Not too bad. Gonna head back, spend some money, and rinse the farms again.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Gotta get this pink ward down. One thing that I didn't do as well this game is keeping vision up. So hard. You want to get sweeper to deny vision, but I feel like down here in iron, you almost need to keep your warding trinket because otherwise you have no vision at all. Decided to wait here because it's just a couple seconds and we'll be able to get the rest of this side of the camps. We've got Rift Herald coming up in 2 minutes. So I want to get this all cleared so I'm ready to fight. And if anything happens afterwards, there's nothing for them to take. One thing I'm still getting the hang of as well is how long you can leave the camps up after you've hit them with Faded Ashes and Landries. It's crazy that you can leave them with so much HP still. Fiddlesticks still down there. They're doing a little fighting. Probably should have gone straight there. I've got my ult up. The cat's doing just fine. Check for wards here. Grab these flowers. Even though they've been a little nerfed, they're still really good. Running into a couple of people here. We saw Fiddlesticks a little bit higher up. Looks like he's not coming down though. No raptors for us. Just kind of hanging out. We got time. Scan here too. So one nice thing about being able to clear farms so fast is that it gives you a lot of time to be on the map looking for plays. We've got Herald coming up, so I want to try to get this. Gonna grab this scuttle. Nasus and Veigar are going at it. I'm going to try to see if we can get a kill here. He flashes really well. And now I'm going to start this, and it ends up being not a great idea. Should have looked a little bit more. Yone is missing, and we just get hit by Fiddlesticks and Veigar. It would have been a lot better when I see him missing. We lose 4 LP for the death, 4 LP for losing the Herald there. It's just bad timing for me to do that. Yone is missing in the mid. We don't know where Fiddlesticks is. Obviously, he should be trying to come to get it. So, just a bad play, really. We do get first turret there, though, so we've got the feats of strength finished. They're pushing this top. I'm letting Nasus know that I'm coming. But he just stays and defends it way too much, in my opinion. He just kind of stays here and ends up dying. If he'd backed off, could have helped more, but he didn't want to. Thought about trying to go in, but I don't have my ult for another 30 seconds, so. So back to the camps we go.
Your team has destroyed the turret.
It's always important to be clearing as much as you can. Once your camps are clear, then you can go look for something. Sometimes, obviously, there's going to be a fight, and you shouldn't wait around for it. But if there's not something that you should obviously be doing, you should be clearing your camps. Dragons just come back up again. We're going to clear this out, and then we can go look down there. That way, even if something bad happens, our camps are clear, so they're just respawning while we're dead anyway. C3 mid. Leona wants to go in. I'm letting them know I'm on my way as well. Unfortunately, Soulfire does go wide. Fiddlesticks just runs in and ults and misses. We're able to get 2 in the ult there. Jinx picks up 2. And then picks up the final kill there on Kai'Sa. And I head back to the dragon. They can push just fine without me if they want to. It would have been better there probably if I had gone in straight with my E rather than waiting to hit the Q. It's something that I still need to get better at. Again, it's really nice to have the reset, but not if you're not going to be able to get in and engage at all. Better to engage and have the E on cooldown. Riftmaker's done. We're going to start on Unending Despair. This takes me way too long for a minute. And then I'm going to get the cloth armor, because I want to go for the plated steel caps. Might have been better to go the magic resist boots for the tenacity, but they really don't have that much. It's mostly just the Veigar cage, which you can just flash out of if you need to. We haven't talked much about the jungle pet. So far I've been using the Marsh Stomper mostly because we've already got the shield. It's more about sustain and staying in their fight. I may look at doing the whatever the blue one's called. There was an interesting build from a guy named Sawyer Jungle, who you should watch if you haven't, where he's been going Relentless Hunter in his secondary tree for the extra movement speed, just so you can chase people down and get into position better, which could be pretty cool. The shield from Marsh Stomper is nice, but it doesn't scale too much with this build. It mostly scales off of your armor and magic resist, and you do get some in this build, but it's mostly the tankiness just comes from the health and the healing that you get out of Undying Despair. They're able to get objective bounty there on our mid turret.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Now that we've got Otacon, we do have a free death, basically. Almost got him there. I'm gonna keep chasing. Cooldown's so nice, though. We can just wait until we can really get it. Easy hit. In with the E, ult. And that's all she wrote. Now we're pushed mid here. Get our wave coming up this way. Diana is very good at taking towers. The third attack that does the extra damage to the minions and all sorts of stuff also does extra damage to turrets. So, not sure what the plan there for Fiddlesticks was. Take him by flash, which is a little silly, and they just withdraw. That's it. And I'm back already. This is super, super strong for guys that have teleport, because you can just die in a fight and then instantly TP back, which is crazy. We're starting to head down there, but whatever's going to happen is going to be done by the time I get there. So back to the camp, grab this one we skipped earlier for heading down to Otacon. And we're really strong enough to the point now where it's definitely time to start making his jungle my jungle. Get the pink ward in here. Figure this out. Was gonna go help fight with Veigar, but he's just kind of running away. So, and right here we see Fiddlesticks. So let's go have some fun with him. That fear and slow takes forever, and I can't quite reach him with the Q or the E. You can see, but then he turns around and I'm able to jump over his silence and get him.
An enemy has been slain.
Now on to the rest of his games. He doesn't need them right now. They're doing a great job, bot. Nass is TPing down as well. I want to join them. I'm here if anything's happening. But farming, this is really important too. They're rotating back up towards mid where there's no tower. We'll follow along. Our ult's up. I actually want to go get this dragon. And they start chasing for it. So we decide to hang out in the brush here. And poor Fiddlesticks again. Not the best idea. And I'm just still alive. That bubble was annoying. We cleaned that up pretty well.
Triple kill.
We got 5 dead. It would have been better for me to follow and just push with them. Sometimes I care a little too much about the objectives. But with everybody dead, they're able to push. We don't have the wave yet. It's still on its way there. So I don't think it was the worst decision ever to take the dragon, because pushing here was a little ambitious. It does end up working out, but we're coming back in. Ult's up again. So we're able to take care of Kaisa here. as well as Nami. And that ends up being the game, 7-2 and 13. And we'll take a look at the post-game stats here too. It's a fun game. Go ahead and honor Katarina and Jinx. We get an S-, which is nice. 16,500 damage, 24,000 blocked. 7 CS per minute. And take a look at the other stuff here. 440 from Conqueror, 1600 from Triumph, 450 from Coup. So, really good game. Thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, all those YouTube things. Hope you have a good day.